However, it is to be noticed that there are two ways in which fire ceases to exist. It may go out either by exhaustion or by extinction. That which is self-caused we call exhaustion, that due to its opposites, extinction. The former is that due to old age, the latter to violence. But either of these ways in which fire ceases to be may be brought about by the same cause. For when there is a deficiency of nutriment and the warmth can contain no maintenance, the fire fails. And the reason is that the opposite, checking digestion, prevents the fire from being fed. But in other cases, the result is exhaustion, when the heat accumulates excessively owing to lack of respiration and of refrigeration. For in this case, what happens is that the heat, accumulating in great quantity, quickly uses up its nutriment and consumes it all before more is sent up by evaporation. Hence, not only is a smaller fire readily put out by a large one, but of itself the candle flame is consumed when inserted in a large blaze, just as is the case with any other combustible. The reason is that the nutriment in the flame is seized by the larger one before fresh fuel can be added, for fire is ever coming into being and rushing just like a river, but so speedily as to elude observation. Clearly, therefore, if the bodily heat must be conserved, as is necessary if life is to continue, there must be some way of cooling the heat resident in the source of warmth. Take as an illustration what occurs when coals are confined in a brazier. If they are kept covered up continuously by the so-called choker, they are quickly extinguished. But if the lid is in rapid alternation lifted up and put on again, they remain glowing for a long time. Banking up a fire also keeps it in, for the ashes, being porous, do not prevent the passage of air, and again they enable it to resist extinction by the surrounding air by means of the supply of heat which it possesses. However, we have stated in the problems the reasons why these operations, namely banking up and covering up a fire, have the opposite effects. In the one case, the fire goes out, in the other, it continues alive for a considerable time.